Hello, yes, the microphone is working. Yay. How is everybody doing today? Welcome by, well, the end of an era? Nah, not really. No, not really. It's not like coffee and crowdfunding will be the last one. Hi, Cosmic Meat, good to see you. Thank you for making me all blocky or pixelated. I hope you're having a good day. I am having a decent day. Uh, Thank you for that subscription. 14 months already. 14 months. Thank you so much. I know, it says that. That's the weird thing. And I can make the whole channel in English. But that pop-up thing that's from, what was it called? Social Stream Ninja. That takes the language from my computer, which is Dutch. So, like, yay, Dutch, yay. So, also, OBS is in Dutch, so I will see that sometimes in Dutch message, so I will not put them on screen because then it's like, oh, what is that for weird language for most of you? Oh, look, I have my March. I still have to do today. I didn't do the Tuesday yet. I did fill in the Tuesday because you can do any day up till Saturday. But on Sunday you have to do Sunday. But yeah, I forgot to do that. I was like, what am I seeing right there? Oh, that was what I'm seeing. So I hope you are having a good day. I put the announcement in Bon's Discord because yeah, she always wants to know when I'm live, so that's why. Yeah, I thought, well, I'm following Panda Angel's example and don't spam as much. But yeah, we were allowed to spam, so I will keep spamming them. Oh man, I'm having the worst, well, not the worst hair day ever, but it's not the best either. So, I don't know, did Bons already post her BGA stuff? Because she said, well, that's a lot of cardboard that you punched. And yeah, I did punch a lot of cardboard yesterday. I punched this. All of this. That's a lot. Basically, it's all for this one. The Railroad Tales Collector's Edition. So with all the expansions, nice things. Yeah, they sent it to me because I did some translation work for them. They also sent me Evergreen with all the expansions. So now they barely fit in the box. I know there is an insert that should fit everything. So I'm looking forward printing that because I have had my 3D printer, which is an Ender 3 Pro, which was the go-to 3D printer like 4 years ago. And I have it for 4 years. And I still haven't had it set up. Oh man, I really should do that. But not soon. That will be something for next month. I'm guessing because yeah, this month I'm just too busy. I might do it on. I might actually do it on Easter Monday. So for the people who are, I'm guessing not Dutch. I'm not sure which countries have a second Easter day. We have a lot of second holidays. We have second Easter, second Pentecost, and second Christmas. Always the day after. So we have 2 days every time. And I think the reasoning behind that is, well, the first you go to your own family, then to the in-laws, or vice versa. That's the reason. I don't know why we have two of those. Oh man, already started yawning. That's not. That's not good. That's not good. Then that. Oh man, if I'm yawning right now, how will I be during the 24-hour stream? Oh, I'm taking the day off before, or actually the day off, and I'm not streaming on Thursday. But I have stuff to do on Thursday, but I will be going to bed early, finish up a little bit early. Then I have to go to Rotterdam to get a new baseball glove and to get the new batting gloves because well, my betting gloves, the whole seam was ripped from here to here. So, and my baseball glove was, yeah, it was torn right here. So I really need a new one. Luckily, I have the funds for it because my car wasn't that expensive. But yeah, I'd rather spend my money on games, right? So, in the what is it actually called? There is Bounce. See, because I put a message in that I went live, and now Bounce is here. Hi, Bounce. Shaking. What is shaking? What are we looking at? It's a hype thingy. Lambo hype. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. That's shaking, but it's hype. But yeah, today is the last day. I'm drinking probably a sheep from Pearl World. Yeah, I don't play Pearl World. I don't have the time. Meanwhile, apparently, I already have 44 hours in God of War Ragnarok, which I own for like 2.5 weeks now. So, not sure if I don't have the time or if I just spend time differently. But this is the last time I'm using one of these. Well, I have 4, but it's the last time I'm using this and a straw. Because I bought 2 new Calyxes last weekend. And we have a loser read. And we have a Wim. Hello, Wim. Look, Wim. Look. I finally got it. So, yay. Boop, boop. How was the game? If you're talking about the basketball game, I wasn't there yet talking about that. Yeah, I will be bringing it to Amsterdam, Wim. So you can be jealous for a while. Are you selling it? No. Yes, I got the big box. I got every expansion. And it's all... That's the funny thing. Let's open it up a bit. I don't have my top down ready. But every expansion has its own bag. How useful is that? Now there are Ziploc bags in there to separate the scoring tiles from the rest, and the meeples, but yeah. And then of course the big one for the base game. And more colors. So basically it's a box full of bags and a couple of rule books. And no box for it apparently. Hey Dichotic, what did you do? The multiplayer Slay the Spire 2. I haven't even played Slay the Spire 1 because I think I don't need another addiction. I have too many already. So, yeah. What's your language, Wim? And welcome. No, well, for the people who don't know me, I'm like, I'm not always in Dave's chat, but I'm lurking a lot. I was a frequent guest. So, yeah. Plum. But yeah, I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays and on Sundays in Dutch. If I don't have a game, I have a game this Sunday. And I'm not streaming on Thursday because there's something happening. Oh, I haven't tested the button. Oh, that's gonna be a thing. Let's see if it works. Did it fix? I did not see. Did it do anything? Yay! It's there. So on Friday I will be raising money for War Child again, like I did last year, and that's why I'm not streaming on Thursday. So no streaming thingy. You can already follow the link and donate if you want. You don't have to, because the alerts are not active right now, so I don't see it when you donate. Well, I will see it eventually, but yeah, not right away. So, but if you choose for rewards, I think it's automatically selected, or you should select it first. You can choose to buy raffle tickets, $5 for one, $10 for three. So 3 times the chances for double the money. Like, sounds like a good deal, right? And then you will be entering the raffle automatically, even if you are not there. So I will be raffling off games, inserts, 1 month premium subscription for BGA, Board Game Arena, not Bounce's BGA. So yeah, there is a lot to do. I have a lot of giveaways. I like a lot. Most published came through. Some say no, and I'm not gonna talk badly about them. They have their reasons. Because if every person like me is gonna ask them to donate, then they only give away free stuff. They're still a company, so I'll accept it when they say no. They have the reasons, and most of them explain it to me. Some a little bit more detailed than the other. The other one like nope. Some yeah, but that's okay. So I will be streaming for 24 hours straight. But I was talking about something differently when Dave, when Palooza raided. Dave, what were you playing, by the way, Dave? You were playing something, but I didn't have time because I was doing a lot of, well, stuff for Friday. So, what were you playing? So I was mentioning that this will be the last one that I will drink out of these. We were playing Slay the Spire together. Oh, you were playing with Dichotic Slay the Spire. Oh, cool. Yeah, I hear good things about Slay the Spire, but I dare not touch it because my time is precious. Even though I already spent over 44 hours into... Okay, somebody donated because I heard a cheer in my ear. So I know that somebody donated, but nobody saw something, right? You only heard, yay! And that's about it. First. Thank you, Dave, for that donation. Yeah, if I want to do the pop-up, then I have to do the whole setup thingy. And then I get something like this, but then I have to move stuff around. Wow, did it even refresh? Yeah, there we go. Whoa, $20 already. Why doesn't it automatically refresh? Do I have to keep refreshing it manually? Oh, that's gonna be tiresome. But thank you for that donation. I will still move this one. Damn it. Let's go! Sorry, Bounce. You know, you talk a bit and then you're gonna stream. And I know you're focusing on something else. Like I said, this is the last time I'm drinking out of these cups because last Saturday I went to Ducosim in Amersfoort with my mother. I took her to a gaming convention, a small one. We played Garden Lake, which she liked, and she crushed us because she was the only one who completed her board. She completely filled it, which basically starts you off with 24 points. I scored 23, and the person next to me scored 16, but this person next to me was visually impaired, so yeah. That might have been a reason that it didn't go all too well, but that's okay. She did enjoy the game. No, Luz Appaloosa, thank you for donating. And yeah, War Child is getting closer to my heart, especially with all the stuff happening in the world. I think children are always the victim for those kind of things, and I think War Child is a good one. I always try War Child Netherlands, but they don't have a Tiltify set up, so it's always War Child USA then. It's that simple. But back to the games. So we only played Garden Lake, which she really liked. That is probably coming in Dutch, so she's a big fan of that. Then we walked around. She bought two Jolly Dutch games. The new Honey Wall, which is a roll and ride with a lot of interaction if the dice are in your favor, or maybe not. And Gelati, which is a domino quick. Uh, yeah, domino. What's that game with the five colors and the five shapes that you put color to color or shape to shape, but then with domino tiles, that kind of thing. And every side of a domino has an ice cream that's set with three things, mainly the flavor ice cream, the topping, and the container, either a cone, a cup, a cookie cup, and a glass. And then the flavors are pistachio, strawberry, vanilla, or banana. I'm not entirely sure, and chocolate. And then on top you could have a strawberry, chocolate cookie, normal cookie, or whipped cream. And she was like, when she was learning the rules, because I was back at home, and she was like, "Oh, that feels way too simple. That's not fun." And then we played it, and it's like, it's kind of funky anyway. So she loved that. So my mother bought games at a gaming convention, and I did not. But afterwards, we went to IKEA, and I got two new Galaxies, and that's the whole reason why this is the last one, because tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, I will be cleaning up here, and I know I've been saying that for weeks now, but we're cleaning up here, put a Calyx there with a coffee machine. So we'll have fresh coffee during coffee and crowdfunding from this weekend on. So that took me long to get to that point. So this is the last one. So too bad for the Mermaid brand. They could have sponsored me, but yeah, that's over now. Only fresh coffee. I do make sure that it's decaf because it's still past 10 p.m. I still need to sleep afterwards. Yeah. Yeah, it's sweet. So fresh coffee right next to it. The printer that's there is going to be also right next to it. I put some drawers in there to put the paper and all the other stuff. And over there I can have my painting stuff and probably a little storage place for my review / streaming copies. When it's all done and everything is nicely put away where it's supposed to be, I will make a nice video of the studio tour, which is basically me doing this, and my gaming room, which is also basically walking in a circle. That will be probably around Easter, because then I have time to. I will move the games to the game room, but yeah, to sort them, yeah, that will be a different task, probably a day task. So yeah, let's start this thing, the last one with pre-made iced coffee. Can't wait to have normal hot coffee during coffee and crowdfunding. Sometimes I start with one mug, but this one had something in it. I don't know what, but could have been in a dishwasher, so that goes downstairs. But yeah, it's always iced coffee. So, let's see. Hi, Giggles. Hi, Pen Angel. Good to see you. Let's go to the others. There we are. So I have here Kickstarter, GameFound. We're gonna look at both of them. GameFound has a lot less, but mostly the better stuff. Not gonna lie, mostly the best stuff. Fresh coffee is always nice, even if it's decaf. I know, even if it's decaf. So let's go over the rules for the people who watch afterwards, because this is going straight to YouTube. So yeah. if you don't know me. Yeah, the rules are in the description anyway, but yeah. I will open like 10-ish at a time and then go through them, then go back to the overview. Because if I do that in the overview and I misclick somewhere, the whole thing messes up. They don't remember where I was. Well, they do remember where I was, but it will be the top page and then it starts at page 1 again and it's like, ugh, I don't like that. It's poor website design. And it's not just Kickstarter, GameFound, BackerKit, Indiegogo even, it still has it. For the people who still use Indiegogo. Apparently it still exists. But yeah, the board game is like non-existent over there. So that's why I open like 10-ish, then I'll go through them, and then new 10, and then back and forth like that. Then I will only look at board games, card games, and those kind of things. So this nice, from the picture, awesome looking Game Master thing for, well, any RPG. I'm not looking at it. It's RPG related, so I don't do those stuff. This is 3D printing. Cthulhu is cool. I like me some Lovecraft. I couldn't find the name. But yeah, 3D printing, and especially if we're doing that stupid 3D printing, that's not something I will do. Languages that aren't English or Dutch, I will skip. I can do decent German, not as good as Dave Lusa, but I can do decent German. And a little bit of French, très petit peu de français. But yeah, let's not do that. My Spanish is even worse. My Latin is probably better, and my Greek, yeah, it's also doable. So yeah. Hey, TNT Tabletop, how's it going? Pretty well. Pretty well. I'm super energized and I don't know why, because I just had a couple of sips of my coffee and this thing barely has any caffeine in it. It's called iced coffee, but when you look at the description on the thing, it says coffee flavored milk. So, is it iced coffee then? But yeah, I'm doing great actually. Yeah, going very well. Coffee and crowdfunding time. Best Tuesday of the week. Well, it's the only Tuesday of the week, but still. Next week, next week I don't know how coffee and crowdfunding is going to be, because I will be a little bit later because I do have game night at the office. If it happens, if it doesn't happen, then I have baseball practice. If that doesn't happen, yeah, then I will be just on time. So yeah. Did I cover all the rules? No, I forgot the biggest one. Generative AI. It's a toy that a lot of people use. My Facebook timeline is filled with it and I don't like it. So, generative AI means bye-bye. I will not support a board game that uses generative AI. Even in prototyping, like Awaken Realms does. So if you're wondering why I skip Awaken Realms, that's why. I know they say the final product doesn't use it, but they still use it during prototyping. And I saw somebody had a discussion like, yeah, it's bad for the environment. Yeah, so is driving your car. But yeah, we learned that after we were driving the car. This we knew before. That's a little different, right? We knew beforehand that this would impact the environment. So, driving the car, we weren't that educated yet. And we are trying to switch it by going to electric cars, which isn't easy because getting electricity everywhere still is not best for the planet, but yeah. Otherwise, we stop meeting people in real life. I think that's not doable either. It's a tough world. I think I covered everything. Let's start. We have the App Wars battle card game. Just 10% funded, 53 days left. That doesn't sound all too well. That's an option. I have to fix my cycle. This one looks very AI-ish, but yeah, we won't see. For storage fine. Yeah, I don't need that. Let's see. STL files. Modern Warfare. More STL files. Wait, what gonna die weird? I always if I go in a weird way. I don't know why, but this looks very now DCC, and that's not the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders. That's some sort of RPG system. 3D printing, 5th edition, RPG. Wow, we're gonna skip a lot. Tarot cards, which look very dark. That's not my style, and I don't do tarot. But it's hard with games like Glue. You could just a big backpack, and you have those big for the speakers. I have one, and it TI4 or Gloomhaven would fit in them. I think I can almost fit both of them in there at the same time. No, not really, because it's just a little too wide. Succubi, no. Potion, Space Commander, a one-page print and play roll and write. Okay. Capsule, Computer Girls. Shifting Realms. This looks cool. 3D printable assets for your tabletop games. Still looks cool. I'm not gonna look at it. Hearts and HP dice. So what I roll is how many dice I have left. Dystopian Dawn, Monster Island, also RPG. Chinese Zodiac. We're in. I didn't know. It was this year that I learned that it's not just a horse. It's the fire horse, right? I didn't know they put elemental things in front of it. I know that I'm a goat, but I don't know what type of goat I am. I have to check what element is going. Considering the water theme around my stream, I hope I'm a water goat, but yeah, you don't know. Cube, print it, play it, print it, build it, play it. It's just a gazillion games in one type of cube. Yeah, well, that's 3D printing. A fast and funny game. I was like, what's that bright light in my corner of my eye? That was my watch. Ori Force, a horror card game. That sounds like a game. Compound, a strategic card game. We already have games called Compound. So Move Masters. Oh, that looks so much like a roller move. Please don't be that. Oh no, this doesn't use artwork at all, but luckily it's completely in French. Animal trading card game. Survival isn't random. Okay. Empowered solo RPG. Space Kids, here come the bastards. Designer of Gaslands brings you much more crazy crap from Space. Okay. I do like Gaslands. I have it. I have the manual. I don't have any pieces for it. I'm still trying to confiscate my son's old cars collection. And well, let's say I will make a post-apocalyptic cars version of Gaslands. Goat Hoarders, the card game of trash and triumph. Okay, and the Coppins. And let's scroll a little bit down, and that's where we end up, because I know Bonds is here, and look, it's Paula, right? So I saw Paula. Okay, App Wars, a battle card game. A battle card game. Life is not about winning; it's the journey and the vengeance card. Well, they're using the side menu, so that's a good thing. They're using text on images, which, in my opinion, is a poor thing. Yeah, you can do a little bit more with the layout, but it's not working as intended. For this, I don't mind. That many cards, that's perfectly fine. But if you look like this, it's like, no, there's a reason why you can put text here. And Google, well, with the coming of AI, I'm guessing it's gonna get smarter and start to read images, but it's very intensive, and I'm not sure if they want to. The Kickstarter exclusive Black Edition, because then you get all black cards. Wooden user trophies. Okay. The life lesson. In life, it's not just about reaching the destination. Sometimes it is. Goal of the game. No, it's not about the destination. And then we get goal of the game. That's the destination. The goal of the game is to acquire 3 million normal game or 5 million users extended game to win. Then see, this font is not consistent. This is smaller than this one, and that's what you get when you put it on images and you don't keep that in mind, that images shrink. Setup. How to start playing. Select who goes first by checking your mobile devices. The player with the lowest battery starts. Well, that's fun. So if I'm playing this with a 5-year-old who still doesn't have a phone. Just saying. Play clockwise so that each player takes a turn. Okay, very common. Look at cards in your hand, but do not show them to other players. Okay. And then on your turn, draw one card from the draw deck, then choose one card to play. Face up from your hand. Okay, draw one, play one. Acquire users, shield, target, attack, counter attack. How to win and scoring. Well, that's a huge timeline. Where do we start? 2018. The game was changed to upwards. It took them a while to develop, but that's okay. But yeah, not blown away. And they won what, 15k? Yeah. Clearly a first created. They did back something, but next up, walkable city. This feels like AI-ish, but it doesn't. No side menu. That's even worse. But they are using the text, so that's cool. It's 1 to 4 player. I like it. A cooperative push your luck game about building public transit in a car-dependent city. I don't know what it's like. What's a car-dependent city? No, I've been to the United States. I know what a car-dependent city is. It is a colorful board. Flip over for the 2-player. Okay, cool. Stretch code, 40 screen printed. Did they already meet? Oh, they did. They are doing very well. Well, multilingual does help. Anybody we know? City Nerd, designer of High Tide. Kicking creative Space Pip. Some I might have seen here. Peter McPherson, I know. Eric Lang. This checks all the works on what an ideal hobby game could be. So, that's nice. How to play. Get Haley to the concert. But yeah, not really what I wanted to look for. So I'm missing a proper how to play. And the game does look nice. From a distance it does look AI-ish, but from close you can see it's lesser AI-ish looking. 7 days to go, so it's almost done. This is a short campaign. 2-week campaign. And next week, April Fools. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I don't know. Too bad the side menu and the campaign pages. Yeah, 2 weeks still feels short. It started basically after my last stream, and now it will end during my next stream. I've had it happen that when I did Coffee and Crowdfunding, that I completely missed one Simon campaign because it ran for less than 7 days. I was like, what? This looks cool, but I wish I knew a little bit more. I'm not gonna watch how to play videos. It's just a little bit too much. Crowdfunding preview. It's nice that they have that, but click here for tabletop and read the rulebook. No, that's not what I do. Okay. Space Commander. 1 page, print and play, roll and write. I see the walls in chat. Hello, the walls. How are you? So this is not that big of a goal. They're not there yet. And now I got hiccups. Oh, yeah. I plan to use AI to only a few supporting illustrations and bye bye. Next. Hilarious improv encouraged. They only risk a story and that's it. We have this video, which we're not gonna watch. And this. They want me to read in this economy. Well, that's what I am for. I'm reading, making mistakes, and complaining about stuff. But yeah, I'm not reading that. I want images. Ori the Forest. A horror card game for 1 to 4 players. You can do improv for free? Okay. Let's go. Can you escape the forest before it consumes you? Well, it looks dark enough. No AI here, hand painted. And it fits the theme. See, that is drawn, edit, and then colored. So simple, but it looks cool. Forest cards connect seamlessly. We have a Dawn. Draw 4 cards from Exploration. Use lucky coin. Place the red threat cards and purple stress cards stay concealed in your hand. Day, trade, fight and steal, team up or split up. Explore the cave cards with illumination. The day phase ends after all players agree to move on. Then take turns completing the dusk phase. Okay. We have spiders, we have rats, we have wolves. We actually do have wolves now in the Netherlands. And people aren't happy with them. Because the Netherlands is not built anymore to have wolves. Do you have what it takes to survive? Well, I don't know. I like that it's dark. And then you're playing it on a light table. You should use a black playmat or something like I have right here. That would pop the game a little bit more. This one piques my interest a bit. Not amazingly, but a bit. They already fund it easily. Compound, the strategic card game. 104 cards, 4 shapes, 5 card types. Match, stack and outplay your opponent. Come on. 1 backer for, well, $28, $32. 32 days to go. This doesn't look good for you. Story. And risks. Yeah. Safe to say, easy skip. Move, masters. Face a challenge. Claim your gains. and use pixelated art. Well, Cosmic is the only one who's no, everybody in chat is allowed to make me look pixelated, but Cosmic does it every time. Until they run out of points, and it's over. How to play. Roll and move. Okay, you lost me. Land and do stuff. Okay, nope. Animal trading card game. Yeah, because you cannot claim animals. So that's true. Use of AI. Oh, we didn't do any. I forgot to make a AI counter, but we're at 2 AIs right now and non-consecutive. So every time I press the button, that should automatically do like okay. See, Bunsonator's here. She does the counting. We're at 2. Design of Gaslands. This looks so different from Gaslands. Panda, are you serious? I haven't worn a mask in like forever. Let's put the sweater away because it was leaning on the mask. Out, knocking over stuff. Nope, that's not gonna happen. Oh. Found my baseball cap. I just noticed there's a pillow in the backside. Yeah, sad that the game with the panda uses an AI. Oh, I have to do the wear mask thingy. I don't know where it appears. Oh, right there. Okay. I hope you can still hear me. Well, you should be able to still hear me. I can check. Yeah, you can still hear me. So, here comes the. Do they use AI? No, I can scroll. No AI. It's a little bit harder to read through these eyes, but I can do it. I can look straight into the camera and you have no idea.
Yoda, you seek Yoda.
Oh, Yoda, I seek Yoda. I know I seek Yoda. So is this an RPG? It looks more like an RPG with miniatures. Or is it just a miniatures game? How to play. Where's my cursor? It's a little hard to see the cursor. There it is. You control a gang of drunken orcs rampaging through the city, looting as much as you can before officers arrive and break up the party. You can read the basic rules right now. I don't read rules. Space Kids has particularly silly rules. To move, roll your dice into the play area and move directly towards the die. Wherever they land, you shoot pretty much the same way. That's a weird rule. And then learn to play. Okay, it doesn't sound as good as Gaslands. Gaslands is amazing. Gaslands is fun. This somehow feels like nuts. Just nuts. Well, you made me wear the mask, so yeah. I'm still looking for a proper koala mask because I want to have a koala mask. And I can only find one with an outfit and I'm not paying like $300 for that. No. Yeah. Oh, I can take the mask off again. Need to find you a proper spot because, yeah, the calyx is going to be there. I need a new spot for that. Holding on to. Okay. This looks weird. And not as much fun as Gaslands, to be honest. Oh, I can drink again. Goat Hoarders. Oh, this looks like so AI. Most fishes were made through a long, careful process with AI. We're at 3. Long, thoughtful. Coppins. Well, the first thing I look at this and I see a kitten, or a cat at least, with wool, and I'm thinking calico. Is it calico? No. Aim overview. It's a print and play. Okay. By support, be a part of a new fantasy world. Well, it has a very limited color palette. To be honest, a lot of orange, pink, brown, and blue. Like, you can do print and play. Then you have to make all the cards and tokens yourself. And it's all print and play. Do we even get a proper game? Your name in the thank you credits. And then you get a cameo in the story. It's all print and play. How to play. Okay. There's nothing wrong with print and play. See, I wasn't the only one. Roll the dice to find out which player will be the dealer. Yeah, that's how it works. The highest score will also be the player who decides whether to play clockwise or counterclockwise. Seriously, just settle for a direction. The player who rolled the highest goes first and becomes the first dealer, followed by the player in turn. Okay. The dealer must roll a die to place the cat meeple on the board. The dealer will deal 5 cards to all players. Oh, let's play. At the end of each turn. What? Okay, this is not clear. I'm skipping this. Okay. Moving on. We have pen to auction. Look, it's a Paula. And a Bounce. Found both of them in the pen to auction. Trains of the past. Well, Trains of the for the future is a lot. Shout out for Bounce. Ninjas and shells. It's just the turtles. You know it. Trying to avoid any IP issues. Tarot cards, more than just a deck of cards, a wonderful dream. A love story of card magic and community. Just join us in creating smiles worldwide. Well, they do look pretty, but that's about it. They're still just playing cards. There's Tate! Cat Sudoku Clouder Token Collection. Where is my Cat Sudoku? And I have 2 of them. And I don't see either. I think they're in my game room. Normally all small games are here, but they're not right here. Adolescent Genetic Samurai Reptiles. Well, Samurai and Ninja, not exactly the same thing, right? Fight me, bro! Joshua Mason again? Did we? How long ago was it since the last Joshua Mason game? Is he producing like every 2 weeks now? Connection. Oh, this is all in Spanish. Never mind, we don't do connection. Battle maps, Battle of the Seas. It's called Battleship. I doubt it's the same thing. Dino Farmers. By the way, we're already reaching the top. Couldn't go Simba Ninja. Yeah, not in a one-word clue now. No. You got an important meeting? Good luck with that important meeting. I hope it goes very well for you. I don't know about the other people, but I hope it goes very well for you. The Cursed Castle version Française, so that's completely French. Skipping that. Dungeon Draft. Wait, Dungeon and Draft? Is that from the people who did Barcadia? I still need a copy of Barcadia. Hell of a deal. Oh, that's popping up in my Facebook timeline a lot. I bet you a drinking card game. Well, you bet and just give it to me. Drop Drive, Second Son. More Drop Drive. Display box for miniatures. I don't have the space. I need space for my game boxes. Aromas of Adventure. That's so wasted on me. For the people who don't know, I have like 5% of my smell left. So 95% of the time, I don't smell anything. Nothing bad, nothing good. So this is totally wasted on me. I think we're gonna get another Bonsinator because I know Bonsinator did something for this one. And that puts us almost at 10, so I'll keep it right there. People really like Drop Dive. I never played it, I have heard fun things. It's about getting disability services from the government set up. Sounds very important. I hope you get what you need. How does that affect my sense of taste? Well, salt, sugar, salt, sweet, sour, and bitter, and unai omanaki, the other one, the fifth one that I suddenly found out. That I can taste. The most of food is mostly texture, and since I want everything nicely chopped up. It doesn't need to be blended into baby produce, but I like everything small and nice. I don't like my vegetables. Well, carrots I can do, but yeah, there are some vegetables I don't like because they get a little bit slimy, and that's why I don't like them. So yeah. Yeah, that's how I work flavor wise. So when I get something with large pieces of vegetable, I'm like, that's not for me. But you never know because they don't tell you on the menu. You know, seeing Bansnader. Yeah, always fun to see Bansnader in the ads. So we have a Penta Auction, a game about divine gambits in the Roaring Twenties. You know the Great Gatsby time, because it basically has that same look, right? That Art Nouveau kind of style. Art Deco. Sorry, Art Deco. Art Nouveau is the other one. I keep them mixed up. I didn't do art class, so forgive me. So uh, I understand why, because they wanted to use this font, but it's not the best font to read, to be honest. Things get dicey. Oh, look. Who do we have here? I know this person. You forgive me this time. Okay. Thank you. I could play it, but I don't have the audio on for the browser, so yeah, you cannot hear it. Well, technically, I don't know how loud it is. Oh, it's not even playing. Never mind. Browser audio is not coming through. Never mind. Oh, now you can see what other channels I follow. Okay. And playthrough. I know only the person on the left and the person on the right. I don't know the people in the middle. But they are friends. And my son just popped up in chat. Trying to scare me. Which didn't work. Emma's next to Paula. She made the game. Okay. This is not the best, but I'm not hating the game. I'm hating the campaign page. Like, In a rulebook, this is fine, but for a campaign page, it's too small. Like I said, text and images. I don't need the complete rulebook here. Just an overview. Sure is a wonderful person from going analog. Yeah, I don't listen that many podcasts anymore. I don't know where I need to find the time to do so. Oh, if they are lovely people, I would love to play with them. I think the last time I played a game with Paula was Harrogate 2021. I think that's the last time I played a game with Paula. So that's, yeah, basically 5 years ago. It was with Paula, Matthew, Dave, and I don't know. I don't even remember what game we were playing. It was a small game, small card game that I do remember. But yeah, maybe instead of playing some video games, I should listen to some podcasts. Once I 100% God of War Ragnarok, I will. But to be fair, MLB The Show 2026 is also on my radar. Baseball season is coming, people. Okay, it looks good, looks nice. I only wish that the text and images. There's Emma, lead designer of Outstanding Games. That's a cool title. That's Betsky, digital artist, and Tayana, digital artist specializing in fantasy character art. And wait, are they all four? These are all the people you were playing with, right? That's. Oh no. Okay. If you want to play MLB, yeah, I figured. Then you're gonna make some weird character again. Auction games are not my favorite, but this done does look cool. I wish the rules overview was a little bit more browser friendly. All around the world, I think Australia. Oh, that's far away. That's basically as far away from me as you can get. Australia, New Zealand, that's the opposite side of the planet for me. And I still played games with people from Australia in real life and New Zealand. I played with CD while she was over here in Europe for Spiel, and I played with Tom and I forgot her name. You know, his partner over at Gen Con 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. We played Surf's Up. That was fun. We had one game that we played 3 times in a row, exactly the same cards, and I'm like, no, because it didn't help me. Cat Sudoku almost funded, people. So you have nice tokens for Cat Sudoku. Look at those nice little kittens. Your blue ones, we have peach ones. To play. The large and medium cloud tokens can be used in a variety of ways depending on the game. Use them as player markers to represent each player on the table, first player token, or whatever. 7 colors. I want the green one. Mr. President, I feel so sleepy. Yeah, see? Green one. You really enjoyed it. Can't wait to go again. Yeah, you have to save money because I cannot pay for the complete trip. But I want the green one. Meadow green. Go. Yeah, that's the one I want. Spiel 2026 Spiel. Yeah, I will be attending Spiel. Yeah. Read the section below. I will. Only one, 17, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it does make a nice little rainbow. Oh, that's so cool. Companion games. Cat 3, cat, paper, scissors. Wait. So scissors beat paper. Paper beats cat. And cat beats scissors. Does it? Add-ons Cat Sudoku Summer Festival. I have that one. but not where I thought I had it, so must be in my game room. Okay, Spiel 26. Just let them choose the $1 Spiel pickup pledge and add the items you like to receive through the add-ons. Saturday is the recommended pickup day, though you're welcome to pick up your order on any day during the event. Will not be sold at Spiel, so backing on Christmas is the only way. Okay. See, that saves me on shipping, you know. Now that you earn more money per hour, it should be easier for you. That's true. And I got a pay raise starting next month. It's so cute. I love the cat tokens. Might get a few. Use them in other games. Okay, here we are. Joshua Mason. Game 88. I'm still not using AI, but every game has 70 cards, 4-letter word, 12 minutes, and those are all the other games. Gameplay tutorials. That's for other things. Other are YouTube videos. Shipping and fulfillment. Complete design, so when the campaign is, simply place an order of 3 games with the manufacturer, and then I'm wondering where they produce their games. But yeah, most of those games have a lot of text on them, but which I don't like. There's an expansion deck, normal deck. I don't know. I have maybe I should try one of those. You have your mask there with you. Yeah, I already wore my mask once, Dutch Anakin. So yeah, it's still with me. Battle of the Seas. I have an AI feeling, but it's not. Okay. En nu moet ik dus 2 minuten in het Nederlands gaan praten over een ander spel. Dat is lekker handig tijdens deze stream. En dan gaan we 2 minuutjes even lekker in het Nederlands praten. En niemand die me kan volgen. En dan denken we, waar hebben we het over? Battle of the Seas. Ja, dat is de titel. Die blijft Engels. Ik ga niet zeggen gevecht van de zeeën. Over de zeeën. Dat schiet niet echt op. Dat was 6 minuten. Strategie. Ja. Als je dit nu tegenkomt op YouTube, dan moet je even de vertaling aanzetten, ondertiteling aanzetten. Misschien helpt dat. Dat zou helpen. Verplaats een schip, val aan. En eventueel los een gevecht op. Dit werkt niet. Copy-paste van je afbeeldingen, dat werkt gewoon niet. Dat is niet in je voordeel. Echt. Player rate, ja leuk, maar... Nee, next. Dino Farmers. Uh-oh. Hier. Dungeon Draft. Oké, co-op adventure. Oké, dat is het tegenovergestelde van een Barcadia. Oké, cool. Oh nee. Hi. Back to English. Luckily, there was a lot of AI. Okay, we got hell of a deal. I have seen that one pop up in my Facebook a lot of times. I love that artwork. That I know it's also from the teacup game, right? but it's artwork from, you know, what the cartoons looked like in the early, what, 50s, 60s, something like that. I love that style. It's real poker with each player attempting to beat the house. Well, that's what you try. Featuring 52 custom poker chips. Cool. Cool. They say poker is 100% skill and 50% luck. Well, being good at cheats helps too. Okay. Reviews and previews. Neverboard Gaming, Man vs. Meeple, One Stop Co-op, Tantrum House. They're all doing it. Read the rules. No. How to cheat. Is that the same? Sure, it's Texas Hold'em, but you got to cheat to have a hope of winning. You'll be dealt an extra card up your sleeve. You can only play one or two, but now you've got options. Earn favor cards to break the rules. Okay. Are you willing to pay the price? So there are some cheats available. So do we have a deal? No? I'm not that big on poker, but I can understand that people would like this, especially when it has a twist on poker. But it's not for me. I bet you a drinking card game for terrible friends. Ooh, I know so many people I can give this game to now. Risks. Look how colorful and text on images and everything. It's like, no. Think I'm going to bed, getting a bit bored. Wait. Are you saying that my stream is boring? Need some sleep for tomorrow morning? Well, that's true. Maybe also trying to get better sleep rhythm like we discussed with Grandma. Yeah, that's something we can do. And yeah, I know that was rough. I did not mention any names, but I know some poor friends. Well, basically they're not friends anymore. But yeah, your YouTube page is sometimes boring. Okay, you're watching YouTube and me at the same time? Okay. Zero backers, 29 days to go. Well, have a good night. I will see you appear upstairs and then go into your room. But next, Drop Drive. A new star is born, face planetary invasions, hire crew, complete missions, and conquer solo or co-op. Expand your Drop Drive universe. I never played Drop Drive. I've heard sort of good things about it. It's got a seal of approval. So there's that. Wait, what's going on? So you drop stuff in there? Yeah, okay. Okay, how to play? No, just a Second Sun expansion. That's kind of cool. You have multiple areas where you go. Everybody wave to my son. Well, I'm waving. You can wave along, but yeah, that doesn't work. By the way, I do have to remember that the amount of times that you can do a redemption of some things will be higher during my 24-hour stream because it's not fun. You can only redeem it like 3 times. Yeah, but then what are you going to do for the other 20 hours that I'm live? Mothership, more cards. I never played Drop Drive. But I hear it's fun. Don't take it too seriously. He's trying to scare me. Doesn't work that way. Maybe you should scare chat, but not me. They did all the videos themselves, apparently. Which is their prerogative. So that should say 2026, but it sounds like 202B. Right? This reads like 202B and not like 2026. Drop Drive Second Sun. Is it a standalone actually? does it require the original to play? Is it standalone? Second Son. Not really clear. New to drop drive. Create your ship. The Big Bang, which is nice. Navigate the stars. Drop into space. Okay. I missed the time where that did scare you. Well, yeah, sorry. Each ad game, no extra charge. So that's where you get crew pledges. And then we have Galen's Games Mint Tin series. Oh, that's a lot of minting. That's a lot of things. We have an action bundle, that's Kickabout and Hard Drive. Then we have a one bundle, That's in Order and Mint Max. And then Mint expansions for Mint Max and That's in Order. And expansions for Dice Clash and Mint in Monster Mashup. And the reprint of the original ones. And playmats. That's a lot of stuff. It's so much fun. I have, like, for example, I still have the... I see that I have some playmats double. You get the Mint worker placement game, the Mint pick up and deliver game, and that those is also in Mint tins. And then you have that big of a playmat to go with it. Like, what? I know Bonsonator did something for it. I saw I think it was a short about Kickabout. So much fun to hear Americans talk about football when they actually also mean football. Passing and stealing. Okay. You're streaming it tonight with Galen, real artist. I checked. Yeah, it doesn't say AI. I believe you. I believe you. Otherwise, I would have been gone already. So, people, if you want to see, oh, yeah, I made a typo. This should work, right? No. I never do shoutouts. No, that doesn't work. That's why you know I barely. Now it works! Yay! Man, I rarely do those. So, Buns, that would be in like what? 3.5 hours from now? Something like that? 3-4 hours, something? You're gonna play football! Americans playing football is the weirdest thing you will ever see. Oh no, that's Jamaica as a bobsleigh team, but still. It has solo mode, so you can play football solo. I like Mint games. Sometimes I have a small collection. Like I also have the Button Shy games, a couple, and it's easy to pack a couple for on vacation or if you're going somewhere for a day or two. It's just nice. Hard drive, hack mods and winning. That sounds cool. And then we have a war bundle. I was like, I see something moving in the corner of my eye, and apparently it's my son going to the bathroom. Like I see the door, and the door just hit the light, and then it's like, whoa, bright spot. That's an order. Red versus blue. So original. Anytime, Bounce. Anytime. I just need an excuse because I don't do it often enough, apparently. Okay, there's a lot of more games. Mint Max. Oh, I love Max. I so hope that I like Tiny Epic Max, but I just didn't. The Tiny Epic games really, I don't know. There's a reason that they aren't made anymore. Normally there was a Tiny Epic series game every year. Now you hardly see them. These look cool. Nice small little dice or card games to play. Oh yeah, the basic story. Ooh, yeah. Okay, this is my problem. This is US problem. It's a thing. Can't be helped. All in Mega Bundle, that's a little bit too much. Make your own bundle, no. Print and play, that's also nice. Action bundle, 24 bucks. For 2 tin games. I say that's properly. Yeah, I believe Tiny Epic was sold to... Oh, I forgot which company. But they don't make any Tiny Epics anymore. Okay, moving on. Tiny Robot, a robot game made for humans. D&D, Escape from Mars. Hive, a roll and color beehive simulator. RPG, 3D printed event. Chess, it's a chess thing. Flag Rascals, capture the flag board game. Garden Club. Why do I have a feeling that we're gonna see another Bonsonator? I don't know. For the IP? Last one was the Game of Thrones, I believe, yeah. But the last one I enjoyed was actually the first one I backed, I guess. Was Tiny Epic Zombies was okay. But I backed everything there since then. Tiny Epic Dinosaurs was doable. I still have Tiny Epic Adventures because that gives me a little bit of a Zelda feel. Dry Ascaria. Meowtropolis. The Trifecta. No, that's not the original Trifecta. Slay the Spire. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of bonds today. There's a Sisterhood. Welcome to the Reaper Master Series Paint. That's just Paint series. I'm just gonna open the last bit because we're at the top anyway. Gaming Adventure Space. Nope. By the way, we're not doing too bad on AI today. We're at 5, right? And then we get all those things. Tiny Max, yeah, Max and then Tiny Epic Quest, yeah. Tiny Epic Quest, that's the one that I had fun with. The other ones were okay. The solo mode not as good. Time Roller! Bounce is tired. Well, but you did a lot of work. Okay, let's see. We have a poor side menu. We have text on images. That's a little bit too bold, not fun to read. Here's how to play, and then the text shrinks. I'm like, why? Choose someone to go first. You. On turn, top of the cards held in your hand to a total of 5. Then do any, all, or none of the 5 things from below. And the the font just keeps shrinking and shrinking and shrinking, and like, what? No. Okay, no, no, nope, I'm done. Okay. Escape from Mars. Oh, no AI? Yeah, could have been. You're off to bed. Until next time, Wim. See you next time. Hopefully Friday. A solo hidden traitor experience. How can you have a hidden traitor and be a solo game? Who's doing the hiding? See you right. Who's doing the hiding in a solo hidden traitor? Am I missing something? It's like, oh no, it was me all along. Like, no. Or don't you know you're the bad guy? Like in The Thing. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Suddenly you are the bad guy, but you don't know you're the bad guy. But The Thing was on the South Pole, not on Mars. How to play. It's played over several rounds. You run with 3 phases. Breach. Make a shell breach roll and spawn aliens. Drone evolve. Aliens in a group of 8 and more. Change one into an apex alien. And crew detonate. In short, investigate, defend, deduce, solve DNA puzzle to identify the infected. Escape, call the rescue ship and make your daring getaway. So basically I'm playing with a team and I don't know who's going to be turning on me. But okay, weird video. Yeah, no. Doing very well. Solo and co-op deduction game. Feels weird. Hidden trader. How can you have a hidden trader? Hidden trader is 1 versus all, right? Or at least not until it's 1 versus all at some point. And Hive. A rolling color beehive simulator. There's a Breaker Kit survey. And Arabellum Games pledge shipping table. Do we have a shipping table? Oh, they don't ship tables. Coloring edition. Balance coloring and gameplay. Then the casual edition. Then the legacy edition. Then the multiplayer editions. Why do you have so many editions? And then the edition comparison table. Why do you have so many? Possible to lose the game. No. Most people, I know there are some games that you don't lose. Or cannot lose. I think Vienna Connection was one of them. Basically, the story had different endings, but you never lost. It was depending on your solution. Possible to lose? No. No, never mind. Inside the Hive Compendium, then you can get them all. I don't know why you would make so many versions of a game. Just make one good one instead of 4 possible mediocre ones. Coloring edition, how to play. Prepare for winter, set up, refresh, actions, and then color. That's nice. It's nice to color, and then you get a colorful thing. Keep on coloring. Every game sheet has artwork. Yeah, that's nice. And then the casual edition, you can still color. but it's all pre-colored. And then you have the Legacy Edition. Start a run. So that continues to the next effect. So that's a game to game to game thing. And then we have the multiplayer editions, which you play against other people, but also the sheet looks differently. Why so many options? All the stressful choices you have to make. But they are funding like crazy. Well, I have been seeing them on my Facebook timeline for like forever. I was like, this game is already out, but apparently it was not. Okay, yawning. Ah, man. Okay. It does look pretty. That's one thing for sure. It does look pretty, but too many versions. Flag Rascals, the Capture the Flag board game. Pundit, Risk and Environmentals. That's only it. 20 minutes to 4 players. Search for the flag. How to play. Pick your captain. Build your team. Hide the flag. So it's kind of like Stratego, right? Only capture the flag kind of style. So no, this is not for me. Garden Club. I know we should see a Bonsinator somewhere around here. 1 to 2 players. Nice artwork. We have Jamie, we have Kimberly from Spaghetti and Meatballs. Why back now? You get special perks. That's why. All for one games. Then we have Coffrey doing Garden Club. This Pretty Garden hides a fiendish little game that's tactical and delightful. Nice clear artwork. Like that. Then we have Love to Hate. Our family plays games. Petal is a 2-player pattern building game. Okay, that's cool. That's something different, but yeah. And more Coffrey, Love to Hate. Alien Becca from the Groove. Very special games. Paradise Games, our family plays games. We promos. Wow, we're still there. There's so much going on. Hummingbirds promo. Better Mood Games. Coffrey again. Birds. Garden Club mini expansion with birds. Cardinal and Blue Jay and a wooden owl. Bees. So these are small mini expansions. I'm wondering, can you put them all together? So I have the birds and the bees and the butterflies and the Christmas trees. Butterfly promo. And then a Christmas promo. Oh, Holiday Hills. Oh, I really wanted that game. Only available in the USA currently. No, I'm so sad I did not back this game. I heard it's very much a lot of fun. Oh man, I really want Holiday Hills. Jingle Bell Rock, Kraken Skull, Santa and Krampus for Holiday Hills. Jingle Bell Roll, Kraken Skull, Christmas Fun, Let It Snow. Shop in your online store, but yeah. Should get it by the end, well, of Spiel. Can I not do a Spiel pickup? Print paper insert, Stardust, Spaghetti and Meatballs. Bones, I have seen you do something for this one. I know I've seen you do something for this one, right? But I don't see you on the page. To be fair, last week I didn't see me on 2 campaigns where I did some work for. Oh, you did only a short. Okay. I did see that short. I did see it. Use a tool. How to play Battle. That's the 2-player game. Solo mode components. This is Stardust games. Don't know them. Cannot know it. This is a very, very long page. I have to say that. It's a really, really long page. But the game does look like fun. So there's that. But yeah, it's a long page. Dress Scary Rogue Beasts Roguelike fantasy game. No AI. Oh, I love the lack of AI things today. Oh, feels so good. Players roll dice to see where they can move. Reaching a threshold allows the players to draw a new dungeon tile explaining the rules. Once the new room is revealed, movement may continue. So it's still a roll and move. Yeah, lost me there. The trifecta, 3 fast fun card games for everybody. We have Feudal, Wild Side, and Hit the Slopes. 2, 4, or 6, so that's basically in teams, I guess. Wild Side, 2 to 8, and Hit the Slopes for 3 to 5. Scoring cards, Hit the Slope, more cards. And Wild Side, we see a lot of animals. Oh, we have a koala. No panda, sorry, panda. No panda. What game rundown did all 3? Only Run the Slopes. It's a very small page. Not sure how to think about it. Needed more information. Slay the Spire! The board game Downfall. So is this an expansion? This is an expansion, basically. You need the board game as well, right? 1 to 4. $84. That's just for the expansion. Time, Hexaghost, Hermit, Guardian, new creatures to fight. You do need to listen to doing a reprint. Yeah, I figured. Because then we go to all in. That's Downfall all in. Sorry, collector's button. Then you get everything. That's still a lot of money. $268. Okay, how do we play cooperative? Game rewards, don't die. Rise Servant. Grow slimes, gem updates. For all the people who already played this, oh, Portal is doing the Polish one. They are familiar with it. I think recently they did the original was delivered, right? Very recently, beginning this year. It shuts it down. We have the Brothers Mirth. And you can see the time has passed because here Nick has, well, he's starting like I'm starting as well. But yeah, not as much anymore. So Nick's changed. Mike, well, he got less color in the beard. But that's what having a kid does to you. It's a miracle that my beard isn't that gray. I hope he's still sleeping. We found a Bunsonator! So, don't only go to Bunsonator's Twitch, also go to Bunsonator's YouTube. Get her to the 2.5K subscribers. If you want, try to get me to 2.5K. I'm not even close to 1. You would like to be monetized. That would be nice, right? All the time and effort. Sometimes, yeah, you get paid by the publisher, but still. If you could do this full time. Yeah, I haven't played Slay the Spire, either the board game or the video game, so I know just a little. But I hear it's good. Both of them. You backed us instantly, then asked my partner if they would be interested in playing with me. Probably not. It has a solo mode, Cosmic, so yay! Okay, here we go. I have to stretch a little bit. I really need a different kind of seating for my 24-hour stream. I cannot even make it to 2 right now. Okay, we have Hidden Realms and Mummy's Tomb. I think that's the new one. Then we have Arctic Shift Fuel Station. I don't know what that is. Then Silk. Then the new Brass. We all knew that one was coming, right? Company of Heroes, the board game. Super something. Here to Slay. And the bestiary. Well, that sounds RPG-ish, so we're not doing that one. Hidden Realms, so print and play. They're doing, well, funding. They're doing nicely. I don't know what their goal was, but it looks like they're funded. 53 days left. So just 2 maps for $10. So they're doing pretty well. Videos. Oh, I don't know these people, but they're playing the solo mode. How to play. Use tiles to create your maps, find treasure and monsters along the way. Use treasures for powerful effects, defeat monsters for more treasure, and gain fame points. Multiple maps, multiple difficulties, keeping it simple. And only $10. And no AI use. So currently we are still at 5 for AI. That's low. Then we have Arctic Shift. That looks more like a video game than a board game. Category, video game. I should start filtering game found on board games. Wow. Okay. It's cute looking game. I'm guessing you're talking about the Hidden Mummy. Hidden Realms. It looks cool. Simple artwork, but effective. And that's how you do a proper roll and write. It's simple but effective. Don't overdo it with a lot of stuff and like, oh, that thing is busy. Okay, Silt is a weather-based deck building game for 1 to 4 players. Developed by a true North German and his team with a deep love for the island. For which island? Is the island called Silt? Is that an island? I don't see anything about AI, but we have how to play. Start at the start of the game. Each game has 5 activity cards. From the 12 starter cards, each player draws a location on Silt. I don't know Silt. Apparently it's a German island, so it should be nearby. How long is your vacation? Not that long. Play an activity card. Move dice. Okay. June points. Stand up paddling. Sailing, shopping, polo. Visit the seals. You know what? With the seals, yeah, I would love to get close to one, but I also think that's probably not the smartest thing to do. Board game and language. So this is the Isle of Sylph. The goal or who will be the island champ. So what's about the language? Okay, now I need to know. Sorry. Now I need to know where Silt is. Silt, Germany. That's the island. Oh, that's near the border with Denmark. Where is the Danish border? Where does Denmark start and does Germany end? Is that here? No, that's a river. Okay, let's split this up so I can clearly see the border. That's a river going from Kiel to Brunsbüttel. There's the border. So it's very close to the border. So this is the most northern point of Germany, the nördlichste point Deutschland. Apparently. Most northern point of Germany. So Silt, yeah, it's clearly, so for the people who don't know geography, this is Germany. This whole thing. This is the Netherlands. Here's Essen. And here are places that I went on vacation. Some of them. Then I was like, oh yeah, I need to remember where that is. And here's Silt. Right here. And look, okay, I haven't been to Poland. I don't know where. Why did I? What's over there? What kind of point did I save here? I have no idea. I had no idea what I was doing in Poland. But look, see, United States. Was here. I was here. I was here. And I was here. And I'm already scheduling my next vacation. Seattle, Portland, San Francisco, Los Angeles, San Diego. Maybe cross the border to Tijuana, but not sure because I also want to be able to cross the border back. Maybe visit Vegas, but definitely go back to Indianapolis. But yeah, that was a side trip. Still saving for that vacation. Should be a 3 weeks vacation. And I will be tired by the end of it. Number of players. It has solo mode. Normally it's you Rosenberg doing that. But yeah. Any clearer pictures? Because it's basically looks like they took a picture and removed some color to make it look like paint, you know, paint by color kind of thing, which is a look I can appreciate, by the way. Okay, that's definitely something different, but this I can appreciate. It basically take a picture and make it look like. But yeah, if they have an FAQ, they could. No, they don't have anything that mentions Pug and Duck. And they're funded. This actually looks quite nice. And it's about a place close by. But then, the big kahuna of this week. Brass Pittsburgh. We knew it was coming, right? The new Brass. And luckily they are coming to GameFound. Why? Are we lucky? Because GameFound has stretch pay. That's why. The only problem I have is two. Am I backing a game that I almost am 95% certain I won't get to the table with enough people? Solo, it would hit the table at least once a month, probably. Not solo. I would be happy if it reached the table once in 6 months. Then I would like, whoa, yeah, maybe. Okay, media and testimonials, Neverboard Gatum, Tenton House, Memphis Meeple, Grants Gaming Rex, Coffrey, Maple University, Board All the Time Gaming. Yeah, a lot of people. Hey, we have another Bonsonator. But yeah. Together with Tim. So Bons, that's like 5 campaigns this week where you are somewhat involved with. That's quite a lot. Ooh, go Tim. Yeah, check Tim's work. Tim is amazing. $125 Game Fund exclusive price, normally $150. Choose one of the 3 unique covers of your box, English only. Considering me, probably would go for the train, because that hits closer to home. A dedicated 2-player site, but yeah, then again, solo! I'm on a solo mode. Hello, Slivers, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you are feeling good and happy. Base tray, everything good. Collection edition, wooden tiles, synth cards, stone and metal cubes, no glare boards, no glare player boards. Yay, all cool. Then we have Coffrey, we have the Brothers Mirth, and we have Nerdy Soul. Are they playing in a cafeteria or something? Or just going to the nearest McDonald's, sit there and play? Ah, it's not a McDonald's. Definitely not. Everybody makes you go zzz. Well, it doesn't make me go zzz. The only thing I'm like, if only it has solo mode, it was basically an insta-back for me. Does Birmingham or Lancashire have a solo mode? I don't think so, right? Next up, no glare player mats, wooden cubes, all finished. Why back now? Discount prices, yeah, but it's still missing a solo mode. End of Q2 2027, so that would be more than a year from now. That's a long time. Oh, and don't forget the iron coins. Yeah, they look pretty, right? 40 grams solid metal coins. Copper, silver, jasper, steel, and gold. Not really, they're plated, but still. But if you want the original iron clays, you can still do those. Just the 100 set, not the 200 or 500 set that they have, but it's a nice set. I have held them in my hand, so. So yeah, why back now? Timeline, we already got that. Shipping and taxes. Any brass game, iron coins. Best game plus iron coins. And then yeah, zone 2. Which zone am I? Why am I in zone 3? I hate it because Germany itself is like, yeah, sure. And then Czech Republic is bordering on one side. Even Slovakia, you have to go to the Czech Republic to get to Slovakia. And then Belgium, which is bordering Germany, and the Netherlands, who is bordering Germany, is like, no, you have to pay more. Well, even Denmark is paying more. Like, yeah. But yeah, it doesn't have a solo version, right? So that's an issue for me. Doesn't mean it's a bad thing, but it's an issue. We could check Board Game Geek what they say. Board Game Geek. But let's see if people are complaining about the solo mode, Pittsburgh. Community says it can be soloed. Recommend, not recommended. Sure. What do they say about it? Let's search for solo. If they include I'll back the game, and it looks like there won't be. Yeah. 1 day to launch. There's no official solo mode, so buy if you're looking for solo play. There are many. Yeah. So a lot of people are skipping it because it doesn't have a solo. Okay. It can be soloed, but not officially. Okay, good to know. You're adulting by having a custard-filled maple frosted donut for dinner. That's not what I consider adulting. It's like doing whatever you want, and that's not per se adulting. Okay, Neopets Neopia Quest. This looks like a kid's game without an Pokemon license. Right? It's like, yeah, we made Pokemons, but without Pokemon. They cannot evolve. I don't know. It looks cute kids game, but yeah, I prefer Pokemon anyway. How do we play? Pick your Neopet and Pet. Can I also get my Neo? Choose your quest. Clean your room. Take action to save the day. All before bedtime. Bedtime 10 p.m. That's when I start streaming. That's not nowhere close. Okay, Company of Heroes, Desert Warfare expansion plus reprint. 1 to 8 players. Is that fun to play? Is it co-op? 6 player essentials. Whoa! Now near everything set. Why not everything set? It's a lot of money. That's a shit. You know what game I heard of? I forgot the title, but it's a game about rescuing kittens, feeding them, and decorating your house to please them, but it sometimes also find new foster homes for them. That's a new video game that's coming. British, Soviets, OKW. I don't know which that was. Is that Ukraine? What's the OKW? US, Wehrmacht. That's all German and English and other stuff. So yeah, if you really want to war game, way we got an English pack, supplement for language pack. We got a Dutch language pack. Cool. €895 plus 59 new pre-med. Damn near everything. The only thing that's missing is the errata pack because you probably don't need it. Oh yeah, if you're into war games, this looks like something for you. There's a lot happening. Then we have Super, which is a superhero game. Get the Sidekicks mini expansion for free. Well, Sidekicks always work for free. 1 to 4 players. Optimizing and tableau building. Race to the objective. Competitive as solo. Superheroes meet social media. Next they will take Compound V and you have The Boys. I play Super. I finished almost all my coffee. Huh. Okay, now I finished my coffee. Recruit supers into your agency. Go on a mission. At any point during your turn, you can send your supers on one or more missions. Okay. Lead your agency to the top. So basically, we're trying to be the best at being good. Lose some followers, discard 4 supers, and refill 4 new ones. What the heck? Okay. This is weird. Do they have an FAQ? Yeah, super colorblind. Nothing about AI. Which artists work? 4 talented artists. So they used artists. So that's good. And then we have here to slay dungeons. Look at all this. No, come back. Look at all these cute miniatures. Dungeon crawl adventure based on the one hit game. On the hit game here to slay. That's a lot of stuff together. 2 to 4 players. Again, no solo mode. Too bad. Ultimate collectors. So, well, that's doable. Especially with stretch pay. Choose your adventure. Dungeon bundle. Get all the good stuff. Want to play? Watch the video. No, I don't want to. It looks good. Do they come pre-painted? Because yay, that saved me. I love the paint. That's just. Is this co-op? I don't believe so. What does it say? Here to slay dungeons. Yeah, it's a cooperative dungeon crawling game. So it's cooperative. So you could technically play it solo by playing it two-handed, but yeah. Yeah, it says also here the cooperative dungeon crawler. So it is co-op. Look at that lion, that's kind of cool. So if you want everything, all 3 stats, the 3 exclusive dungeons, deluxe, and base games in an exclusive slipcase and everything. And then we have the add-ons. There's more figures, pre-painted figures, playmats, and everything. And here to slay does look cool. It does look cool. And that's the last one, people. That's the last one. Almost like I timed it exactly at 2 hours. Is this message important? Payment for the game group. Okay, it's coming at the end of the month. Didn't go that much. Visit the game group as much as I wanted. Okay. It would be easy to go for the big boy, right? But I do like brass. I've only played I think it was Birmingham with Wim, and I did like it. I lost at the end, so I didn't get my engine working as fluently as I wanted. Garden Club looks cool. 1 to 2 players. Nice. It's a little bit longer than a filler, but it looks nice, and they really could use help. Hive did look cool, but I'm like, why so many different editions? I like the art style, but well, this is technically not a game, but Tate is so close. Tate is so close. Took you about an hour? Well, it says 40 to 60 minutes. But then again, I can play almost anything way faster, but then I'll lose. Because then it's brain on. Walkable City was a big surprise. I thought it was an AI thingy, but too bad the campaign isn't that amazing. But the biggest thing that surprised me, and sorry, Buns, you worked in 5 campaigns, but I'm picking one that you didn't touch, and that's Silt. I did not see this coming. Somehow, this weather-based deck building game. I like deck building. So all in, how much is that? That's 78 euro. You go yell at Silt now. A board game, a dice tower, and a dollar set. Basically metal coins. 49 bucks. I don't need the dice tower. I would do this and a thing. But the dice tower, it does look cool. Dice tower double bundle. Look at the dice tower. It's a beach chair. How cool is that? It's a beach chair dice tower. That's kind of fun. Pouch and a dollar set. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know. It surprised me with the simple artwork and yeah, this is gonna be it. That's it for today. So no stream on Thursday. No stream. Because just in case you did not know, I will be trying to stay awake for, well, over 24 hours because I will be awake before that. But I will do a 24-hour stream again for War Child. Raising money, you can buy, well, you can already donate if you want. It is already an option. There will be giveaways. Let's see. Do I have the list of what I will be? Well, not giveaways. Raffle. I have to say that correctly. Raffle. Where do I have my list of things? Where do I need to log in? That was the old one. Where is the new sheet? I need the new sheet. I need this sheet. So from Board and Dice, I'm giving away Thebai. From Mighty Boards, I am giving away 2 things, and I didn't put them in yet. Red North and a copy of the Hamlet plus the expansion. From Leader Games, I will be doing Root plus an expansion of your choice with some exceptions, only Riverfolk, Underworld or Marauder. For Folded Space, that will be in Europe only, by the way. Folded Space has issues shipping to the United States right now, so it will be Europe only. Anything up to a 50 euro limit. From CGE, Galaxy Trucker plus the Do What expansion. From Horrible Guild, a similar bundle with 3 games, I forgot which ones. And also a My Murder Mystery thing. And then from Garfield Games, a series 2nd edition, Ezra Nehemia, and Hadrian's Wall. So that will be 3 games. And Board Game Arena has given me 3 codes to give to people to activate a 1-month premium. So that's what's coming up for the 24-hour stream. There might be some technical issues. I tried to rewatch the one from last year, but apparently YouTube doesn't keep 24 hours videos. It's too long for them. So I have to do it in 6-hour chunks. I prepared them a bit-ish, but I have to... I have to switch between streams. So from one to the other one, I have to switch. Every 6 hours I have to switch, but I don't want to switch on Twitch. Hopefully, so I can just stop and then come back in Twitch, or just say, or in OBS, I want to switch to that YouTube now. I have to figure that out while I'm doing the stream, so that's gonna be fun. So, okay, that now you're all up to date. Did I already show the link? No, there we go. The link is also in the description of the 4 YouTube ones, so you could donate, and then at some point I will update this one. Show it. Yay! I'm already at 20. Let's see, is that's the most recent one? Yeah, because I didn't hear another cheer. So we already got $20 by Lusapalooza, so that's cool. Thank you, Dave and Ilka, for that. And hopefully we will reach the 500. 500 was the goal last year. It would be awesome if we reach more. So I will close this one. That will be on screen the entire time when I'm doing the 24 hours. And now let's find somebody to raid. Anybody live right now? Normally Panda Angel is live, and she is live, and she is playing. She's doing a bounce BTA with Yotai, ley lines, and stuff. She is unboxing and doing everything. So we're gonna raid Panda. Of course we're gonna raid Panda. Raid Panda Angel. Okay, everybody, thank you for being here again. And like I said, I will be back on Friday. And everybody, if you're watching and you're seeing somebody is going to raid them into me for anything. I will be playing a lot of solo. I will be playing on BGA with chat. I will be building 2 inserts from Folded Space. So there will be a lot happening. Oh, look, I'm pixelated. Ooh, how many digits do I have right now? Can I hide my thumbs? No, the shade is too clear. Okay. Now I hide my thumbs. So look, watch is totally black. So we're raiding Panda Angel. He is currently unboxing one colorful game. I don't know what. Mans, you're welcome. I will keep spamming in your Discord, so you won't miss any of my streams. So, bye bye. See you later. And I'll see you hopefully on Friday.